Doing.
It's
Low-key slapping.
What's going on, everybody? And if it's your first time tuning in, this is Beyond the Game, and this is your boy
yes,
Nephew
sir.
Q. Y'all might know my uncle Shannon Sharp, and then we
Yes,
got my
sir.
guy Ralph C over to the my right. Go introduce yourself, Ralph.
And not much. What's up, world? What's up, world?
And then we got my guy B Legend down there at the bottom. B, what's happening with you, baby?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing today?
Man, you know we just out here living the dream, my brother. We out here living the dream.
Man,
But before we get started, Beyond the Game, when we started doing this about 3, 4 years ago, I wanted to make a sports show for Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Because the major networks don't allow people like us to have a voice on certain platforms and things like that. So,
Amen.
with that being said, us at Beyond the Game, we watch the group page, we see who's posting, we see who's interacting, we see who shares the show. So with that being said, I said, you know what? Let's start having some of these people come on the show. So I reached out to somebody today. I said, hey, you want to make a guest appearance today, man? You always in the group chat. I mean, always on the group page. You're always posting stuff. You're always interacting, getting debates going. Even though I don't like the damn debates because it's always about damn LeBron. But but nonetheless, this person is always, you know what I'm saying, on the group page. So without further ado, let me go and bring this guy on over. This is Andrew with his Fly Eagles Fly
What's up,
uh,
man? What's
stuff
up,
on
man?
today. I
hey,
don't.
man, hey, you brought a good guy on, man. Somebody who knows who's gonna win the division.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
we,
God.
we we gonna get into that, Charles.
Yes,
We gonna
yes.
get
I mean,
into that.
I ain't Oracle. I did tell you I think I'm gonna win the division. I'm just saying.
You just saying, Andrew, how you doing, man? We,
Uh,
we we can't hear you, man. We can't hear you.
You on mute or something? He nervous. He nervous. First time on.
First timer. Nah, we still can't hear you, man. So we still can't hear you. So while Andrew is getting his everything together, man, we got my guy
There he
Daniel who
is.
just popped up on the screen.
There he is.
Bronx Bomber.
There he is. The legend himself.
Daniel, shout out to Daniel's Yankees right now. Okay, how you living, Daniel?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, I see my boy. They put out a miracle win last night. I got him on the show, special guest.
Miracle. I mean,
That was a miracle. That
AD,
was a
was it
miracle.
really a miracle win?
Yes.
I mean, not really, but it was. They
It's trash
needed it,
out
so it
there,
was a
man.
miracle.
It's trash all out there in the NFL.
You're right.
Oh,
You're right.
Didn't I go down the list yesterday?
You
yeah,
did.
but
You had a hell of a trash list.
For
oh
sure.
man,
It was about
but
30% of the NFL pass yesterday.
oh man, hey Andrew, can you let me hear you say something real quick?
Nah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
so what I'm gonna do, Andrew, is I'm gonna put you out, and then I'm gonna bring you back in. All right. So while he's doing that, getting his stuff together, man, like you said, like Charles said, a lot of trash going on in the NFL, but we do have the NBA to save the day right now. So I want to bring up the first topic, man. Jimmy Buckets yesterday put on a show for everybody to witness and
Yes,
watch.
sir.
Man, he had 40-point triple double. He had 40 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. In the 115-104 victory, he shot 14 to 20 for 20, which was impressive to me because
Absolutely.
that's 70%. Ain't nothing to joke. And you score 40 on 20 shots, man. It ain't nothing to sneeze at. But anyways,
Right.
does Jimmy Bucket's performance change anything for the series? Ralph, go ahead and go.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Man, listen, I'm glad that Jimmy came out and played like that. I mean, we all felt like he needed to play like that in every single game in order for the Heat to have a chance. At least I did, especially with the two stars being out. I didn't feel like the Heat had a chance at all. So for him to come out last night and have that type of performance, that meant a lot. But I don't feel like it changes anything. I still feel like the Lakers got it at 5 instead of 4 now. I said 6 at first, but the way it was going, it seemed like 4. But it didn't really change anything for me.
Hey, Chuck, what about you? What was your thoughts? Does that change anything for the series?
No. I mean, I told y'all it was gonna be 5, right?
I thought you had the broom last Monday.
I did. You know, I did have the room, but I predicted 5. But after I saw that ass whoop they took them first 2 games, I said, Lord have mercy.
That's what I said.
They ain't got a chance. But I mean, you know, they say it wasn't impressive. The only thing to me that was impressive about what Jimmy Butler did was that he shot 14 for 20.
Yes.
That's what was impressive.
That was it?
Yeah, the fact that he scored 40 points, he ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? If he don't go for 35, 40 a night, they ain't got a chance.
No, they don't.
Not even a chance. He has to score that just for them to have a chance.
Now think about this. Now he went out here and he balled like that. And now also keep in mind, LeBron and AD didn't play well at all.
40 points combined.
At all. So I mean, that's what they had to do to win when neither one of those two superstars on the Lakers didn't even perform. So tomorrow's gonna be a whole different ball game. I think they're gonna drag them by 25 tomorrow.
Dan, you had the Miami Heat in 7. Does this change? Does this change anything
you know
for you?
You know what, Q? Since he even said that you need to just push the button and get him off the field. Why would you say something like that?
Against his own Lakers.
Why would you say? You know damn well they wasn't gonna beat the Lakers.
If the rules like that, then my guy or every week. So I mean, shit, we just gotta let some stuff roll, man. But I think Jimmy's got to probably got at least 2 more times for them to have a chance. I hate when people give great players excuses. The Miami Heat just play good defense, and Bron and AD didn't play that well. Every time Bron tried to force his way, they had 2 and 3 guys around them. AD does what AD does sometimes. He just disappears. But other than that, like I said, I think they might get 1 more game. Without Dragic 100%, even if Bam plays, he's not going to be 100%. So unless Jimmy Butler can do what he did yesterday 2 more times, the Lakers just didn't play good yesterday. To me, I mean, I think I said it in game 2. They made some defensive adjustments. The enemy side did. They played decent on defense. I said they need to play a little bit better, and they did play best. So they got to keep that up. I think Olenek playing. They help stretch floor a little bit. That's something that Bam can't do as good, but it's still probably going to be the Lakers' ship to lose, obviously.
Yeah, they got so much pressure. Andrew, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you good.
Yeah, good.
So Jimmy Butler, I was talking about Jimmy Butler and his triple-double performance that he had yesterday. Does his performance change anything for the series?
I mean, not really. I think it may give the Heat players a little more confidence to go out there and maybe fight a little extra harder. As far as the end result goes, no. You know, depending on if they get Dragic and Bam back, you know, that may get them another dub. But, nah, I just don't see it going any more than 6 for the Lakers.
Oh, okay. So you got the Lakers winning in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to hear that.
Why you smell so hard, Q? It is what it is, man. It's over. Like, let
What?
it go.
I can't.
He ain't even a Lakers fan, man.
Exactly. That's what makes
Bruh,
him so mad, dude.
I've been a Lakers fan since '91. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Since 2 years ago when LeBron came.
That's neither here nor there, Ralph. That's neither here nor there.
Yes,
man.
sir.
But I'm right there with you guys. This doesn't change anything. Jimmy Buckets is going to have to put up performance like this for the entire rest of the series for them to even have a chance. For them, also, it wasn't like the Lakers played horrible. They just didn't play good enough to win. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't get to the 50-50 balls. I mean, they still out rebounded them. The 19 turnovers, LeBron was
That's what
sloppy, especially in the fourth quarter. He had like
Very
four
slow.
turnovers in the fourth quarter. I think he only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter,
he did.
if I'm not mistaken. So the Lakers just got to do better. I mean, you can
Yes,
sustain.
listen, man. It was just Sunday fun day. Man.
Is that what it was? Sunday Fun Day.
Across
And
all sports.
My boy said they threw that game.
I never seen such trash in my life.
And then of course, AD didn't help the cause being in foul trouble. He had 4 fouls in the third quarter. I mean, he had what 9 points or some shit like
He
that.
acted like he was scared to shoot the ball yesterday.
He was scared. He looked like he was scared to do a lot of stuff yesterday.
I don't understand.
I know what happened.
What happened?
Yeah,
Double.
that ball,
So
Got tight.
Legend.
come on, fellas, come on, fellas. What happened.
So Daniel,
His back was hurt a little bit.
Daniel, this question's for you, Daniel.
Miami weekend.
Miami weekend.
Uh,
Do the Heat have a chance now?
Well, why you ask him that dumb question, Q?
Because he picked Miami in 7. That's
They
why I'm
need-
asking him.
they need. I also when I picked that, I also didn't expect Dragic and Bam to get hurt in game 1. So my whole idea that shit fell apart the first game. But nah, they need to win. If they win another game, like if they win tomorrow, maybe. But if they don't win tomorrow, nah. I mean, I will say I hate Jimmy Butler's game, but he's a hell of a leader. He leads by example. So
Yeah.
if he can get them to keep on playing like he did, I mean, nobody expected Kelly Olynyk to come in and get, 17, 18 points?
Yeah.
So, but nah, they got to win. They got to win tomorrow to have a chance. If not, it's over.
Yeah, Miami pretty much had control of that game from start to finish. Like I said, Miami was getting 50-50 balls. LeBron James has to do better. I think that's part of the reason why he walked off the court, which we'll talk about that a little bit later. But anyways, the NFL got a lot going on them damn selves. They have Cam Newton tested positive for COVID. They moved the Chiefs and Patriots game from Sunday till tonight. And then also they pushed back the Steelers and the Titans game. So let me ask you fellas, should the NFL put a pause on the season for 1 or 2 weeks to strengthen up their COVID protocols? Charles, you go ahead and go first on this one.
I mean, pause on the season.
Yeah, there's a 1 or 2 week pause.
I mean, that's tough. I mean, that's tough. I mean, they right in the scheme of things. They just roll. I mean,
Yeah.
I just think they need to strengthen, what they're doing. I mean, I really think they just need to do what the NBA did. They just need to create a bubble. It's too late, but they needed to create a bubble and do it that way. But at this point, they just need to figure out how to strengthen, what they're trying to do to combat the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
About the best they can do. I mean, and try to delay the season. If they keep getting, it still continues to get outbreaks, and I would say probably so. But right now, just try to figure it out.
But what about you, Andrew? Do you think they need to put a pause on the season?
I think it'd be best. Will they? Unless a couple more teams get it, probably not. Man, my problem with the NFL is they had months to plan this all out. And they didn't do nothing but cancel the preseason, which has led to more injuries. In my opinion, as you've seen, teams are just ravaged this year by injuries.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be smart for them to stop. Yeah, I mean, even if it took a month. Now, will they? No. To develop some kind of a system, even if you got regional sites or whatever. But I said the same about baseball, and then baseball looks like they're going to make it through those. So I'm sure they're just going to do the exact same, just keep on plugging away.
What about you, Dan? You think they should put a pause in the season?
I'm with them. I thought about them doing the NBA bubble thing, but like Drew just said, the only way they would have been able to do it is to do regional sites because they have too many teams. Unless you're going to play 2 NFL games every day of the week, that would have kind of been impossible. But personally, for my own selfish reasons, see football, I'll take a 2 week pause so my team will be healthy. because Christian McCaffrey will come back in 2 weeks.
This
So,
guy.
but from an NFL standpoint, I don't think they will. It's too far into the season. A quarter of the season is gone. The only thing that this can do is maybe ruin some chemistry that some teams have. So I don't think they do it. Plus, like you said, in the middle of it, they got money riding on all this. But maybe, hey, that's one good thing. The 2 weeks, it might help the Cowboys get their defense together. That's the first team I see score all these damn points, but they give up 37 points a game. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I said the Cowboys defense is playing like they have COVID. Ralph, what about you, man? What's your thoughts? Should they put a pause in the season?
I'm just kind of up in the air with this one. Kind of like Andrew said, I kind of made this call with baseball. Like maybe they should, but baseball's kind of found a way to make it through. So I feel like the NFL will find a way to make it through. I guess they'll try their best to get more stricter with the rules. But I feel like this whole situation as far as COVID, nobody really knows how to handle the situation. The NBA had a good idea, but the way that the NBA is set up, you can't just put 32 NFL teams in a bubble. So I mean, it's just, I guess it's trial and error, I guess, is all you can kind of do. And, you know what I'm saying, see what happens. I mean, I'm sure if the numbers spike, then they're going to have to do something. But as of now, I think the NFL just continues to go as they are and get stricter with the rules.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys, especially Andrew. He made the good point of the only thing they did was take away the preseason as if that was going to eliminate the risk of people potentially getting COVID. All that did was, like he said, add to the injuries because by this time, people's bodies are just now getting used to being hit. Versus week one, their bodies have already acclimated to getting hit again, and so no having no preseason led to that. But I'm right there with you guys. It's a quarter pole of the season, so if you put a pause in it, so then we're doing the Super Bowl late February maybe February.
They do have a plan in place. I was reading something about that last week or something, that the NFL came into the season with a plan in place to play the Super Bowl as late as the first week in March.
You know what, Andrew? Right now, I don't believe the NFL got a plan. I think they just winging this shit.
That's all they can do.
Right.
That's all they can do.
To be honest, I think they just winging this shit because, like you said, what if two more teams have an outbreak? Then what?
Oh, it's going.
That's what I'm saying. So are they going to continuously start pushing games back and back? And then so at that point, the back end of the schedule is going to be so congested. Then what do you do? It just looked like it's getting worse. But I don't think they should put a pause in it until at least two more teams start to get an outbreak of COVID.
Maybe they should cut the season down, cut the number of games.
Well, that too. Go down to 13 games maybe. That might eliminate the risk. But if you do that, then should they add two more teams to the playoffs?
No, I think what they need to do is just get rid of them trash teams.
Here we go.
Cowboys, Giants,
Eagles.
Well, the Eagles gonna win the East. NFC East. I told y'all that.
That's sad.
The Bears, they trash. Who else I say was trash?
You said
the Ravens. Hey, look, the Ravens are trash.
The who?
The Ravens, yeah, they trash.
The Ravens?
Let me tell you something, Ralph. If you can't,
he said that because look, they burned his ticket, man.
If you can't blow Washington out,
Washington's a decent team.
Everybody hurt. What do you mean?
They're still a decent team. They're still an NFL team.
Trash.
Nobody's blowing out the Giants. The Giants is trash. Nobody's blowing out the Bears. The Bears are trash.
Who played the Giants yesterday?
The Rams.
The 3-1 ball out.
Talk to him, Daniel.
That shit was ugly.
Talk to him, Daniel. Tell him your Rams played them yesterday. Talk to him.
3-1 squad. Hey, but then again, his team was like
cover the spread. Neither one of them teams, the Ravens or
So you worried about the spread, not the actual team.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm just saying. You called the Ravens trash, man. You gotta take that back.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take it back because y'all know, everybody on this team know that when they gotta face that man, y'all know
it's a different animal.
It's a different. That's what I'm saying. So let's just trash him and get him out the way.
So everybody that can't beat Mahomes is trash.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
we beat Mahomes before, by the way.
And you won again.
If it means anything, my quarterback beat Mahomes.
That's a matter of opinion.
Well, D, we would come to your house. We would come to your house,
Oh, my
your
God.
brand new facility, and bring you out and go home.
That's what
Like-
you
like-
said. We just gonna shorten the game and run the ball like the Colts did last year.
Shorten it. It don't matter. I only need one play.
Man, yeah. It don't take much with Mahomes.
Yeah.
It don't take much.
They lost to the
don't.
Colts.
I'm gonna be fair, but in all
Talk to him,
seriousness,
Daniel. Talk to him, Daniel.
he only taught me about them damn Rams. They doing good. They surprised. They even surprising him. They doing well.
They're not surprising me.
Good start.
I told y'all.
Yeah, they are. They getting out to a good start. You know, they gonna mess around. It's gonna be the Rams in Seattle for the West.
No, and I thought it was going to be the Cardinals, but the Cardinals are a little
No.
disappointing. These past 2
What
weeks,
y'all
they've been
said.
disappointing.
Boo-boo.
The Cardinals are official heart trash.
You say they on the clock.
Hey,
They go to
Tell them to
Carolina.
stick to what they said, man.
They ain't even got Christian McCaffrey.
Daniel said, "Stick to what y'all said, man. Stick to what
I'm
y'all
sticking.
said."
Hey,
Oh, wait,
Y'all said
I'm
Rams
definitely not
last.
on the. I'm not in
Y'all
on
said
the
Rams
man.
last place, man.
Facts.
I said what?
All right.
What I say?
Rams
Y'all
last
said
place.
Y'all said Rams last place.
I didn't say that.
I know Ralph did.
Go check the tape.
But
I
I'm
didn't say-
saying, look at y'all division. It ain't like I had a trash division. I picked the Cardinals over y'all. I mean, it's either. But
It was
Why would you pick
either
the
or.
Cardinals?
I'm a football guy.
I like
D. I would
Kyler. I
never
have
do
faith in
nothing so
Kyler. I thought
stupid like that.
D Hop was going to change a lot, but
I
that
feel
defense is still not up to
That's
par, and the
I told
offense is
y'all that
not
defense
clicking.
is trash.
The offense is not clicking.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel, we both 3-1, baby. We good, baby. Our team's just Gucci.
1-3.
1-3. What y'all down there, Andrew?
1, 2, and 1.
Hey, but look though, y'all
Division
gonna win the
leaders.
East. But y'all gonna win the East though. Y'all
Oh, no.
going to the playoffs.
I
That is
ain't
so
got much
sad,
faith
man.
right now in
That
that.
is
I
so sad.
got a lot of faith in the Eagles. Over
we
the
gonna-
Cowboys, oh,
The
We gonna-
Cowboys
we
is going to do it to themselves.
Hey,
man.
we
They
gonna-
do
we
it
gonna-
every
They
year.
can't
We
get
gonna
out
get
their
into
own
the
way.
division, man. We gonna get into the division
oh,
talk.
all the Cowboys is trash. Oh,
But man, Ralph's
Ralph, I
homeboy,
told you y'all's first win, Ralph.
I
he
appreciate
did.
that.
yeah, I
did.
told you, Sandy. Yeah,
Hey, and
He
they had to
did.
fight for it, too.
He did. He did.
For real.
But Charles's homeboy LeBron James walked off the court last night with 9.2 seconds left of an 11-point game. Charles, is it a big deal or no big deal of LeBron James walking off the court last night?
well, it was kind of cat.
I like the word you chose.
It was kind of cat. I don't understand the logic behind it, but my understanding of it is that he was frustrated with his play. He was frustrated with his team. And I get all that,
I'm sure it would.
but that's not the way you handle it. I don't think that's the way that you handle it. But I'm not going to judge the man on that. I mean, would I have done something like that? No, I think you lose the game. You know, you go up to your teammates, give them high fives, and tell them, hey, we're gonna get them next game and support that way. You just don't walk off because you're frustrated. I don't think that's a good look, and it's actually surprising for as good of a leader as he is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually surprised by it. I'll say that. I am surprised, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. I mean, I think it's cat, but oh well. This is.
Perfect word, man. Andrew, get you in on this topic since LeBron James is your guy, man. Is it a deal or no big deal?
Man, I agree a lot with what B said. It's not that big of a deal. We've seen it happen before with other stars. Do I like it? No. Do I condone it? No. I think if anything, the Heat sat there through what? How bad they get beat that first game? 30 some odd points most of the game.
Yeah.
You didn't see not a nail one of them walk off the floor with 10 seconds left.
Okay.
I'm just different era, man. You take that ass whooping, you shake hands, and you go back to the drawing board.
Absolutely.
You don't sit there and pout. That's pout and crybaby is, you know what I'm saying, to me.
But I'm gonna let Daniel go last because I know Daniel probably got a lot to say about this. Ralph, what big deal or no big deal?
I ain't gonna take this moment to bash LeBron. I
Yeah,
mean,
you are.
I've gained a lot of respect for LeBron. But I will say, as far as
No, you
sportsmanship,
He
but
ain't.
as far
He ain't.
no, as far
Yeah.
as sportsmanship, no, I'm honestly not. I think it was petty. I like the word that B used. It was cat.
Cat.
It was a corny move. I mean, you had a bad game, but so what, LeBron? You had a bad game. Go out there. I mean, it was 10 seconds left. You couldn't stand out there for 10 more seconds and wait till it gets down to zero. Shake the man 10 or however y'all do, and give them say congratulations. I mean, they got one victory over y'all in the NBA Finals game. I mean, and like B said, it was surprising for me because I feel like LeBron, he's the leader in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad look, but I'm not gonna take this moment to bash him. I mean, he'll have to take this one. This will be an L that he's gonna have to take because people are gonna use this moment to bash him. I take something away from him, but he's still LeBron. He had a moment.
He had
It
a
was
moment.
cat.
It was
He's
cat.
We'll leave it
human.
at that.
He's human.
Hey, Daniel, go ahead. Floor is yours, man. Big deal or no big deal?
I mean, it's not like a humongous deal. I mean, you see how much of a problem Michael Jordan had when Isaiah Thomas did. What'd he say?
He said, "Get him."
I mean, it's not like I said, it's not a humongous deal only because we saw people do this before, but you see how much of a problem Michael Jordan had when Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons did it. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
But that
you're
was
a
different.
historian of the game. You should know. I mean, it might have been a little different, but it still goes in the same league. But you can't
It
just sit
does.
there for 10 more seconds. It's almost like you made it a point. I'm gonna walk off with 10 seconds left. That's just
Absolutely.
not good sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna bash LeBron, but LeBron is a great leader. He can, like I said, I always say, you're limited in skill. You can only shoot, you can only rebound. He knows how to throw you lobs because he knows you can't create your own shot. He knows when to get you the ball because you can't dribble. You can only shoot. But sometimes his body language, his facial expressions,
Absolutely.
stuff like this right here, walking off,
Absolutely.
pouting, having tantrums is it's just something I don't like. I don't like it from anybody. If I like you, I don't want to see you do corny stuff like that. Because I'm the type of person, whether I can look up and we down 30, I'm gonna just give it my all. And if we lose, we lose. But that shit right there, that's just petty to me, man. Jimmy Butler wouldn't do that.
Not at all.
And Q, let me ask you, Q. I mean, what do the LeBron sectors? How do they feel about it?
Well, I don't know how they feel about it, but
I mean,
this is
that's
how I
you.
feel
I
about
mean,
it.
you one of those LeBron sectors.
This is how I feel about it. I can't speak for them, but man, it was I
You can't
felt
you can't talk bad about your boy.
no. I'm trying to figure out the right words because I'm trying like it was bullish for real. I don't know what that was. B, I would never do that again if I was you. But
That's your boy. That's LeBron.
I don't know what that is. But I think he walked off the floor frustrated because for the first time, and I don't know, maybe his NBA career, he got his ass busted yesterday.
Absolutely, that's true.
And
Hey, hold on, stop.
what?
He got his ass busted.
I mean, Jimmy
Oh,
Butler put
he
up.
did.
Nah,
He did, though.
Jimmy Butler put up a 40-point triple double against. I ain't gonna say LeBron, but he did it against a LeBron James led team. And this is the first time where you looked on the court and you thought LeBron probably ain't the best player of this game.
Oh, well, no, wait a minute now. Hold on. Let's see, you went too damn far.
Okay, so LeBron still looked like he was the best player on the floor yesterday.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, LeBron played like crap yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the frustration comes from.
But y'all try. But hold on. In all fairness to LeBron, is it the expectation that he's every time he hits the floor he's going to be the best player?
No. Because nobody's gonna be the best player every single game. But as an all-time great player like that, you expect to be the best player on the court.
Sure.
And if I expect to be the best player on the court, and this dude out here just gave me 40.6, like I'm like, damn, like I can't believe I let this
40-point triple dub.
I can't believe I just let this dude.
But y'all make it seem like that ain't happened. That ain't happened to LB before.
No, but this is the thing though. That was Kevin Durant. You can't get that's Kevin Durant doing that. This is
It don't
Jimmy
matter.
Butler doing. Yeah, it does. It matters a lot.
But me, Legend, agreeing with Q was more or less giving a compliment to Jimmy Butler. It
Oh,
wasn't me
sure,
saying
yeah,
as far
it
as
is.
an excuse
Yeah.
for LeBron
Yeah.
because it was petty what LeBron did.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give the compliment to Jimmy because he made somebody put something in the group where it was the first time in the finals where LeBron got outscored, out rebounded, out assisted. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 17, and somebody said it took like 17 years, and it was like that's crazy, man. Like maybe he did feel some type of frustration, but no excuses on
No
my
excuses.
I guess I just don't. I don't look at it that way. I mean, I just look at it like, okay, either A, he had an off night, or B, he just didn't play hard. Whatever the reason is, I'm not gonna sit up there and just say, oh man, Jimmy just gave him buckets.
He did.
That's what I said. You got to give him credit.
He did.
Though.
I'm not taking anything away from what Jimmy did. He played a phenomenal game, and that's why they.
It sounds like you are though.
Yeah, it does.
I don't give a damn if it sounds like.
And to Ralph, I got that for you.
He do this all the time, man. He always got something to come back at me all the time.
Jimmy Butler is the first player to outscore, out-rebound.
Everybody collectively
said
you sound like it though, man.
But yeah, that's crazy, man.
You know how I feel about that, D. You know I don't care.
But yeah, man, I think it was just a combination.
I
felt like he got outplayed. I think he felt like the Lakers just got outplayed. He felt like he got outplayed, and he was just frustrated with everything. And I feel sorry for them. Tomorrow game Game 4 tomorrow.
Yeah. And to go along with what you said, Q, the Lakers should have won the game. Even with everything Jimmy was doing, the Lakers still should have won the game. They just couldn't hit a shot. Right. They couldn't hit a shot.
And I think that was part of LeBron's frustration is he felt like they were right there, but for whatever reason they could never shut the door. And he knows that. So this next game we about to. I need to see that 38, 16, and 11.
Absolutely.
The Denver Nuggets close that game. That's the LeBron I want to see for the next.
Nah,
game.
you're gonna get an AD game tomorrow.
You think so?
MVP, Finals MVP,
40 ball from AD.
at least 35.
I don't know about 40, but you're gonna see an AD game tomorrow. And
I agree.
You might get both.
Like they played yesterday. They won.
Nah, they're not. At least LeBron won.
Well, the thing is, I think Miami's going to try to exploit it again. Having that shooter out there, the center that can shoot. To try to get him in fouls.
The floor.
Try to get the mismatch. I still think they're going to try to exploit that, but I also know that LeBron will be smart enough to come back with something.
Oh yeah.
Nah. They cooking up something, but yeah, I just think LeBron James for the first time in his career felt like somebody outplayed him. That wasn't up on his level. Like I said, if that's a KD or something like that, you live with those results like that. Yeah. He's a monster. That's what he does. No disrespect to Jimmy Butler, but we don't expect Jimmy Butler to outplay LeBron James. Exactly. Yeah, we don't expect Jimmy Butler to outplay LeBron James. To me, watching the game, I was like, okay, this is the perfect game for LeBron to go back and forth with Jimmy Butler to be like, nah, bro, you ain't about to do this.
He couldn't.
That's why I said he came up short. You know what I'm saying? And y'all say I ain't objective.
He picks his spots well, so that helps elevate his performance.
He does. Yeah. He does that very well.
LeBron a little bit because LeBron willingly switched on screens. So this is partly LeBron's fault.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's what adds to the frustration. Is it's like I knew better, but still I still let the shit happen, and we saw the results, but Andrew's guys gonna bounce back tomorrow. We ain't tripping, man. We're not tripping. So anyways, man. Yesterday, one of B Legends trash teams came back from down 24-7 to win the ball game. Tom Brady threw 5 touchdowns. 14-17 in the second half. So B, since you did it, let me ask y'all this: is touchdown Tom Brady still elite?
Is he still elite?
Is he still an elite quarterback?
He's definitely. I would say he's still top 7 quarterback in the league.
Top 7. So hold on, we got Mahomes, Russell, Lamar Jackson,
Rodgers.
Those are 3 I see.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him too. Yeah.
So that's only
Carson Wentz. I got you. Don't worry about it, Carson.
No, he's not.
I got that for Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I was about to say he's like 20 and below. 20 and below.
Now, I think what he did was impressive yesterday, man. I think it just shows exactly why, one of the reasons why Tampa, got him in Tampa, right? I mean, on the normal, listen, we all know that if famous Jameis was there, that game would have been over.
Shit.
We all know that. Famous
ain't gonna go that far.
He ain't got the ability to bring no team back like that. So the fact that that Tom was able to do that, I mean, I watched that game and I looked up. I said, "Well, what the hell is going on in Tampa?" Like, I don't understand what was happening. I looked on the phone. I said, "They down 21-7. This just don't make no sense." But I also knew, at least I felt, that even if they didn't win, he was going to bring them back, and it was going to be a close game if they did not win.
Very rich.
If they did not win, and they turned around and won, 5 touchdowns in the game, man, that's big, man. That's big. Not a lot of people can do that. That's big.
Unless you Dakota.
Man, don't start that.
Oh, man. Hey, look, man.
Empty calories.
I ain't doing it.
Empty calories.
Hold on. Unless you Patrick, let's talk about a real quarterback. Unless you Patrick Mahomes, then I can see something like that. So,
I got you.
Maybe Deshaun, maybe when his team was good, maybe he could get you 5. Or Russell Wilson, or that guy, that guy up that's going to be playing tonight. That guy. He gets you 5. That guy. That guy with that mustache. No, he might go with the mustache.
Matt Ryan's gonna get him 5 tonight.
Oh yeah, they're gonna throw that thing around tonight. Yeah.
Man, Andrew. Yeah. So what do you think, man? Is Tom Brady still elite?
Oh yeah, I think he's still got it in there. He's just learning the system, getting a new offense together, trying to get some chemistry with his receivers. You can see it progressing and coming along. What I really like about y'all the most is your defense. I thought your defense was good. Now they didn't look that great to begin the game yesterday, but
yeah, it was shaky.
Hey, when they needed it, they held it together.
Yeah. Now,
where's Gronkowski at, man? What's going on?
Thank you, man. I drafted him as the worst.
You want to know what the issue?
But
Gronk ain't got it.
But Gronk is about to get more balls thrown his way. Yeah, because OJ Howard is probably done for the season, so it'll be great. He tore his Achilles, I want to say. It hasn't been confirmed, but they're thinking that's what it is. So you're about to see more Rob Gronkowski. But Ralph, what do you think? Is Tom Brady still elite?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I think this is his first season, new offense. You know what I'm saying? New offensive players, new offensive weapons. And let's not forget to mention the man is 43 years old. I think the expectations of Tom Brady are very high. So when you say elite and you say Tom Brady in the same sentence, you're expecting nothing less but a Super Bowl. But I think Tom Brady's playing very well right now. The game yesterday changed a lot when the Bucs got that turnover right before halftime, because if they could have avoided them getting that 7 points before halftime, I don't think the Bucs might have been able to pull that through. So, but I give Tom Brady a lot of credit. He's playing very well. I was wondering if he was going to be able to throw the deep ball, and that ball he threw to Miller was a dot. It was a very, very beautiful pass, but overall, I think Tom Brady still got it. And let's not forget the man is 43 years old, man. Let's not forget that.
Ralph, I know you're gonna support him, and your team is Denver. So you're gonna support.
It's not about support, bro. It's just about my observation.
I'm just saying, y'all said Tom Brady couldn't throw the deep ball. He's been throwing the deep ball very, very well this year. The only thing I would say, man, before I turn it over to Daniel real quick, is I wish they get that damn play out of the playbook, that little screen play.
That out pass, whatever it is.
He's thrown 2 pick sixes on that damn play, and I wish they would just scrap that damn play, get rid of that shit.
And the receiver's not open when he's throwing the ball. That's what I don't get. Why does he keep throwing it, bro? We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
I don't know, bro.
Now that play for the playoffs.
No, I don't need that shit for the playoffs either.
Wrong time to throw that.
I don't need that either. But man, Miguel said I had Tom Brady. I benched him just for the fantasy. That sucks for you.
Oops.
Daniel, Tom Brady still elite?
Be easy.
I think his mind, his His football IQ, I think, is still elite. His body's not elite no more. But we saw Brett Favre when he came back when he was about 40, and he had that monster season. And then that very next season, he was kind of trash. So, I mean, I think this would be a good year for him. I think next year he might fall apart. I know y'all signed him to a 2-year deal. Y'all got a decent chance. He's starting to look a little better. He struggled for a half. He looked great for a half, phenomenal for a half yesterday. The first half, I was pissed I started him. The second half, I was like, okay, I made the right call. You know what I'm saying? But I probably would rank him probably 8th. I probably would rank him 8th.
That's what
LeBron's
that's
not 43. LeBron's not 43. Come on,
Absolutely. It's easy.
For those who are listening, Jonathan Richmond, his comment says, y'all don't say that about LeBron being in his 17th season. Come on now.
Hey, Jonathan, that's part of the reason I'm not a LeBron fan. I don't know if you know me, but I'm not a LeBron fan at all. But that's part of the reason why I've gained respect for LeBron because of what he's doing in his 17th year in the league. I mean, but you still got to give Brady his credit, bro. He's 43 years old.
Ralph, Jonathan know.
Oh, okay.
That in this league,
okay,
regardless of whether LeBron's in the 17th year or whether it's in his first year, Jonathan know as a ball player, you don't walk off the court before the game, so you know that. That's
you don't.
Fact.
But yeah, touchdown time is still elite. He just needs to cut down on the pick sixes because he's throwing them left and right. He's throwing one every single game so far, even though we're 3-1. But we got to cut that out. To Andrew's comment, I thought our defense going into the season was going to be a little bit better than what it actually is. They're giving up too many penalties. They're having too many penalties, and they're giving up too many points. I mean, Justin Herbert put up 31 against our defense as a rookie. That shouldn't happen. Not against a Tyler Bowles defense.
Not good, though.
I know, but our front seven is okay. So I figured we can.
Oh yeah, y'all front seven nice.
Yeah.
So I figured we could get a lot of pressure.
Wasn't nice yesterday.
That's what I'm saying, Chuck. Is he was back there, Joe Montana.
I started Tampa defense.
Give the Chargers some credit.
I told y'all.
The Chargers should have beat the Chiefs. Remember
right.
that. Yo boy, my homeboy, should have got beat by those Chargers, but we'll leave that alone. I'm just saying.
I did, you know what? I did just think about something though. I just thought about something. Not football related. It goes back to that LeBron sexual guy over there.
Who, Dan?
No, you. You know what? You know what LeBron walking off reminded me of? Y'all remember when Dwight first played for the Lakers?
He's silly, bro.
And then they went to that playoff series with San Antonio, and he got kicked out. You remember that? And he walked off the court like a bitch. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. But Miguel, to your comment, Miguel said, "Stop that." It was other Lakers in the locker room before LeBron.
Who cares about the other Lakers though?
We're talking about him.
Exactly.
We're talking about him, Q.
Come on, man.
If Rondo goes to comment.
Come on,
talking about Deion Waiters.
Exactly.
Talking about Deion Waiters.
J.R. Smith.
Who's that?
Who cares, bro? Like
who's Deion Waiters?
J.R. Smith.
Deion Waiters don't even know who Deion Waiters.
God is not even playing.
Oh, you know who he's talking about? D. They talking about what's his name? Antetokounmpo's brother.
And Miguel said that's the problem is that everybody else.
Deion Waiters is the guy that's getting the ring regardless.
But that's not a problem. Because to whom much is given, much is, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to, he's going to take that hit more than somebody like Deion Waiters going to the locker room early. You cannot be making that comparison right now.
Oh, man. But some other news that was going on over the past weekend, and Miguel, if you want to, follow up to what they were saying, please feel free to do so, sir, is that Daniel's guy, Kyrie Irving, made some news. He was on Kevin Durant's podcast, or they have a podcast together, and he had some very interesting remarks. I'm about to play a clip for you right here.
10 seconds left. 1 point game. Who's shooting? You or Kyrie, KD?
Depends on who's hot. I don't see it as anything other than that. Like 1-3 pick and roll, or it's an ISO for either one of us, or it's something great for our team. One thing I've always been comfortable with is, I felt like I was the best option on every team I played for, you know, down the stretch. This is the first time in my career where I could look down and be like, that motherfucker can make that shot too.
That was Duke legend Kyrie Irving in his remarks as B put his glasses up in the air. Andrew, I'm gonna let you rock on this one first, man. Do you have any issues with Kyrie's comments?
When he off the cusp, it looks like a shot. You know, it looks like he's taking a shot at LeBron. I honestly don't think, as far as the shots he's talking about hitting, I don't see where he was wrong. So no. And then when he, excuse me, when he clarified it and said it wasn't a shot at LeBron, why does every time he speaks, it always got to be about LeBron? You know, it gave me a little less of a problem with it. The more than anything, it just gave LeBron fans something to go at him for, as if they needed anything else.
Ralph, go ahead. What did you have any issues with his comments?
All right, so I look at it like this. So as far as KD as a shooter, I would say KD is probably one of the best shooters that the NBA has ever seen. So if you want to look at that, as far as he's never had a shooter like KD in his career, no. But as far as somebody being able to hit a big shot, LeBron has hit a big shot while Kyrie has played for him. So you can't say that you finally have somebody, but somebody on a consistent basis who I know I can throw the ball to and he can hit the shot. I would agree with him on that because KD is that guy. KD is that man. But as far as a guy who is able to do it, LeBron's been able to do it before, and he's proven that he's been able to do it. So I think it was a shot at LeBron. And the worst part is when somebody says something about somebody, but they don't want to say that they said it. They want to pretend like y'all just trying to make it bigger than what it is when you know exactly who you was talking about. There's only been one big player that you played with outside of KD in your career. You're talking about that man, LeBron James. So I just wish he would have took credit for what he said. If he felt that way about KD over LeBron, then that's what he said. But I somewhat agree with Kyrie, but
And
just
that's
take
a
credit.
LeBron fan down there.
So just you know what I'm saying? Just, if you said it, you said it, and just take it as that.
Chuck, you had your glasses up when he made those comments, man. What do you have any issues with it?
So let me ask y'all a question. If it's the game on the line, you want LeBron or Kyrie taking the last shot?
Kyrie.
Okay.
Kyrie.
So if that's the case, did he lie?
No.
No. I mean, I don't think he lied. I mean, I think he feels like, you know, on all the teams that he felt like he was the number one option. I don't think it was a shot. I just think that's just how he feels. I mean, I think he feels that he's, you know, prior to Kevin Durant, he feels like he's the guy that can go out there and get a bucket. He thinks at the last second of the game, he can get a shot, he can get a bucket. That's how he feels. And y'all all disagreed that y'all would have Kyrie shooting the last shot versus LeBron. So is he really taking a shot at LeBron? I mean, he just told you how he felt. And now, you know, KD comes in. Well, now he got another killer. Yeah, that's kind of true.
I just feel like it's how you word stuff sometimes. A lot of times, like you can say that it wasn't a shot at LeBron, and we can go there. We can have it. You feel your way, you feel, but it's the way he worded it. We know who he was talking about. Like he was pointing at one person. He finally had a teammate. Like he's never had a teammate that can hit a shot. He's never had a teammate that can hit a big shot. Never. Nobody. Just nobody.
I mean, I didn't read that deep into it.
He said it wasn't nothing deep to read.
Right. Listen to me. I'm not saying that how you feel is not warranted. I'm just saying that I just didn't read that much into it. I just felt like he just said that, you know, he can make a shot. He felt like he's the best option on the team. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. He's the best. He's the guy that's going to make that shot.
Let me ask you a question real quick before I let you cook on this. Let me ask you a question. If Scottie Pippen said, I felt like I was the best option down the stretch, what would you say to that? No.
I say Portland.
That's
Because
comparison, bro.
no, it's
That's
not
not a
because
good
Well, I'm
comparison.
sorry.
dog.
Yes, it is.
yes, it
You
is.
talking about when he
It's
played
just
for Houston with Barkley?
No, because
No, man.
because once you reach a certain level in the NBA, once you reach a certain status, you're supposed to think I'm the best option. So is Scottie Pippen not? Hold up. Is Scottie Pippen not allowed to think he's the
I
best
don't know what
option?
you're talking about, Q.
I know you don't because you don't want to
No,
answer.
no, I
That's
want to
why.
know what you're
He's
talking
not
about.
a shooter like that.
You talking about with the Bulls?
Yes.
Yes, the Chicago Bulls.
And what's the question?
Would you have a problem if Scottie Pippen said he felt like he was the best option down the stretch?
Yeah, because they gave the ball to Tony Kukoc.
What?
Jordan wasn't there.
When I have okay, Q. Let me answer your question.
That's what I thought.
Would I have
That's
a
what I
problem with it? No, I'm gonna answer your question, Q. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me answer your question. Q. Would I have a problem? Absolutely not. You want me to tell you why?
I'm
Because I think
listening.
it's the most asinine thing that man could even say.
So why can't he be asinine for Kyrie to say it?
He even remotely say anybody sitting here out of these 5 people, how can you even rationally say that Scottie Pippen was a better option than Michael Jeffrey Wood?
Okay, so I'm glad
That's
you
his
said that.
opinion.
Hold on. Thank you,
There
Ralph.
ain't no opinion.
Thank you, Ralph.
It's common sense.
Okay. I give you that. But Ralph, I'm gonna ask them this: outside of Kyrie's big shot in the 2016 Finals, give me another big playoff shot by Kyrie. Give me another Kyrie moment. Somebody.
And that's why
I
I
can give
say
you a lot of big shots. By
No.
Kyrie.
I said no.
Kyrie hit some
no.
shots, man.
I'm listening.
regular season shots are big moment shots,
Playoffs.
like he was talking about.
Playoffs. That's
It
what I'm
doesn't
talking.
matter. He ain't been in the playoffs that much.
So how the hell can you know what you could do if you ain't even been in the damn playoffs that much?
But y'all digging in the deep. Y'all digging too deep.
Well, if you can hit a shot, you can hit a shot.
But nobody has answered
Exactly.
my question.
That's what
Give
LeBron
me a
fans
Kyrie
do.
No, but nobody has
I'm not
asked
a
me.
LeBron fan. Please
Ralph's
don't
not even
say
a
that.
LeBron fan.
Please
But
don't say that.
somebody cannot
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
my question.
Yeah, he is
I
Q.
can't tell. I can't tell.
Yeah, yeah.
I give respect where respect is due.
Hey, D.
Okay.
Hey, D.
Okay.
You become a fan, D.
But y'all avoiding the question. Somebody outside of the
Nah.
2016 shot,
I'm not.
give me a Kyrie moment.
He ain't got it.
He hit a big shot against the Warriors the next season.
I'm waiting.
He hit a big shot against the Warriors the next season.
That was Christmas. I said playoffs. Give me another Kyrie playoff moment.
But was Kyrie talking about playoffs or was he just talking about in general?
So if we just talking about just regular season, well, hell, you could
I'm
put
gonna let
anybody in
y'all
that
do it.
damn
I ain't
list.
doing that.
Come on,
You
man.
could put anybody in that
I'm not
list if
letting
we
people
talking about
change
regular
the
season.
narrative.
Q.
I ain't
Who
letting
you
y'all
giving the ball
change
to
the
in
narrative
the
for
last
me.
There's
second,
no-
Kyrie or LeBron?
Nah, see, Ralph, I got them. They saying I'm changing their because they
I
can't
ain't
answer
saying
it.
nothing.
Because they
That's what y'all
can't answer it.
do.
And the whole
That's
thing
what
is,
y'all do.
is I agree with Kyrie. I just want him to take credit for who he was talking about.
I get what you're saying on that one. I definitely.
That's it. I agree with Kyrie 100%.
Y'all just want to start some mess. The man
There's
just
no
said
mess. He
he's
said
the better
it.
option.
He did.
And
Who
look,
you giving the
I
ball
love
to?
another
Then
LeBron
why couldn't he
fan.
just
You
say
need a
that I was
bucket.
the?
Who you
Why
giving the
couldn't he
ball
just say
to?
I was the better option? Why couldn't he just say that?
He
Why did he not?
did.
No, he didn't. He said
Oh,
I've never
look,
had a
legend.
player.
Why didn't LeBron just take the shot? Why didn't LeBron just take the shot?
Oh, hell.
Exactly. Got him.
Lord.
Got him.
Who?
Oh, Lord. Really? Put that,
Why didn't
put that
LeBron
back.
just take the shot?
Take what shot?
Take away. That's what I'm saying. Like what? So what you
The
saying is
shot against the Warriors. Since he's the big shot maker, why didn't he just take the shot then?
so Kyrie makes that one shot
Because
and that
Kobe
makes him
would
more
have.
that makes him more clutch than LeBron because he hit that one shot. That's what you're saying.
Kobe would have.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, here, let me put that back up for you, Charles. This is the fourth quarter scoring and the 15, 16, and 17. Let me move that so y'all can see that real quick. Let me move that. Since y'all claiming Kyrie so clutch.
Oh my god.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll put that up there. Game time and go ahead playoff shots in the playoffs. Last 10 seconds of fourth quarter overtime. Kyrie's 1 for 3, which we know the one shot. Steph is 2 for 9. Durant is 2 for 13. So much for that guy who can shoot like him. Dame Lillard's 4 for 8. Kobe is 5 for 22. Michael 7 for 15, and LeBron is 12 of 23.
Telling you, man.
But y'all keep believing that narrative.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy, but y'all keep believing that narrative
I
that
know.
Kyrie's this big shot.
But I already seen it. I'm just laughing at it.
Because you can't argue with facts.
So you really gonna give the ball to LeBron over Kyrie?
Hey,
Okay.
man.
Last second of the game.
Hey, based on the numbers,
And
12 and
he would
23.
be a fool. And he would be a fool.
12 and
He would be
23.
a fool.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna give the ball to LeBron to make the right basketball play.
To make the play for Kyrie.
Exactly.
He's not gonna make the shot. He's gonna make the play.
He know. That's why he let Kyrie
Oh
take it.
Lord, have mercy.
Because y'all not talking. I'm letting numbers speak for themselves now. Y'all not saying anything. I'm letting numbers speak.
Hey,
You was locked and loaded. Now I
but you
see why
knew
you
he was
invited
locked and
me.
loaded. Y'all knew he was ready. Y'all know this is his.
Hey, that don't bother me.
segment. This is his segment.
We saw them dogging LeBron for years, passing the ball to people like Sasha Pavlich for the win. So I don't care about none of that.
So,
I don't care about none of that.
Ike says, does Bron have a playoff clutch shot while Kyrie was playing?
I believe he did. They were
Yeah,
playing
he does.
against the Bulls.
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
Yeah. So
He
that's
did-
it.
he-
So
he
1
did-
in 4
It was a
years.
corner shot.
Over Jimmy Butler. Over
Yeah,
Jimmy Butler.
he hit the three in the corner.
Yeah.
But anyway,
What about that one against Orlando?
He
That's
wasn't.
two.
Kyrie wasn't
That's
playing.
but Kyrie wasn't there though.
Kyrie
Way
wasn't
before.
He wasn't there?
No,
Plus they
that
lost-
was
plus they
his
lost
first
for sure.
stint in Cleveland.
No,
That was
Kyrie
when
wasn't there.
Howard was still with the Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
According to the league.
Like I said,
But
I
yeah,
think
about
we
the
all,
Kyrie
I think we
thing.
all in agreement. I just think I'm the one person saying, Kyrie, be a man. You said what you said. You was talking about LeBron. Simple as that.
I agree, Ralph. I mean, you
point,
know
I
what?
think he
I'm
gets
gonna respect
frustrated,
you. I'm gonna respect you, Ralph, because
Thanks,
because
man.
you know you're a Denver fan and you support them. So I'm gonna respect.
But you a Bears fan and you don't.
I'm
but
not
you
a
do,
Bear. I'm not a
but you
Bear.
halfway,
I'm just from
maybe a little
Chicago,
bit.
Ralph. I'm not a Bears fan. You know that.
Nah,
I support them by default. They're trash. How many times have I told you they're trash? The Bears are who? I mean, actually, who are they?
the Chicago Bears, led by Nick Foles.
He explained when he stopped.
What
working for the
Nick
Bears,
do
but I
this
can't
week?
remember the reason. Yeah, I can't remember.
I
the
don't
reason.
I don't know what Nick did.
They trash. They
Man.
trash. They need They need everything. I mean,
They
these
do
are the same
everything.
people that pass on Patrick
I
Money.
know.
And
And
Deshaun
Deshaun.
Watson.
And
And Deshaun
Deshaun.
Watson.
Let's not forget that.
They ain't
I
never
know.
gonna let that
I'm
down.
going to talk about Patrick Mahomes,
I
the best,
know.
the best
I know, you're
quarterback
right.
in the league.
But you didn't see that at Texas Tech. You
He
didn't know.
didn't.
Yeah,
He
wait a minute, Ralph. We've been doing this a long time.
Legend stop.
In the studio, and what did I say?
Out of Texas Tech, him coming out of college.
When he
He said
first
the
came,
first
hold
year.
on. When we was
They hyped him up before he was starting.
you was there too. When we
I'm
were sitting
listening.
in the studio, what was I saying about Patrick Mahomes as a rookie in the NFL before he even started playing? What was I saying?
Come on, man. I don't know.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Q, go get that tape. We
Yeah,
need
go
that
pull
tape.
the tape. Go
Go
pull
for
the
the
tape.
tape. For the tape.
Facts.
Nah, he had some hype. He had some hype before he ever started. He definitely
Like
did.
this though, Daniel. You expect like he's out there making NFL look like playground
Yeah,
football.
they said he was, but
like playground
maybe not
football.
like this. But they said he was going to be cold when he started. They did say that.
He's
That's
more
why
than
Henry
cold, bro. He's more. He's the empty
got-
check man.
Well,
What do
you
you
know,
want,
like I
sir?
His
How
arm
much do you
talent
want?
was what they was raving about. Is he had a phenomenal arm.
Like
I
man,
remember
it's like
that.
like his
Y'all
arm
really,
talent
that man
along with
could
his
throw a
IQ. is
baseball
ridiculous.
95 miles an hour.
That was one of the things.
What-
Man,
what
there's
you
been a
say?
lot of those type of quarterbacks in the league that play baseball that
Fizzle
can
out.
throw the ball fast. But I'm saying his IQ mixed with his arm talent, it's
Man,
like he's the best
Kyler
thing
Murray
we've
played
ever seen.
baseball.
Drew Helton.
He
I
got
don't know if
the-
y'all remember him.
He's the best thing we've ever seen. Patrick Mahomes, the best thing we've ever seen.
By far.
Not bad.
I don't know yet. We
Man,
gotta
be
wait.
quiet.
He
Q,
gotta
stop.
do it.
I mean, you know, we got A-Rod out there.
He said that
Yeah,
better than
A-Rod.
Tom Brady. You
Nah,
are
not
not a
A-Rod.
Brady fan.
Yeah, A-Rod got that touch, man.
Nah, A-Rod can't throw the ball like Mahomes.
Whoa.
Mm-mm.
Whoa.
He cannot.
You going
He
too far
cannot.
now.
Whoa,
He
that's too
cannot.
far.
Two guys now.
That's too far.
He
You
cannot.
talking about two guys now?
He cannot.
That's too
Well,
far.
then pick one, legend. You can only have one.
Pick one, then.
You can only have one.
Hold on, Ralph. Hold on, Ralph. Hold on, Ralph.
What?
on,
Mahomes
Ralph.
or Rodgers.
Hold on, Ralph. I got you.
What? To
Hold
what?
on. If you are starting a team, who are you picking? Rodgers or Mahomes? Charles.
As rookies?
Rookie?
No. Right now.
As of right now.
He's old.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A-Rod's old.
Y'all know what I mean. Y'all trying to find every way to
Hold on,
wiggle
hold on. I
out.
think the question
What
that
y'all
you're
did?
asking
That's what y'all
is in
did.
their prime. In their prime.
In their prime.
And the
We'll just say
problem is
Mahomes
you
is in
can't
his
say
prime
that
right
because
now.
Mahomes ain't hit his prime yet.
We'll
He's
just
in his
say
prime.
he is. We'll just say he is. He's in his prime right now. Who would you go with? I know it's hard. Look at it. Look at you.
With the same weapons,
Absolutely.
I'm probably gonna go with A-Rod.
You know you. No, you don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey, no,
I don't believe it.
but
I probably
Ralph,
would too.
listen to the narrative that I brought with the.
And that's the issue is y'all want us to create a narrative. I was just
No,
asking you a general
but you gotta,
question.
but you have to make it equal with the same weapons.
Shit.
Right.
The only difference that Mahomes has that A-Rod don't, he can run. A-Rod really can't run.
Man.
He did in the beginning of his career.
I'm
though.
taking
I was
Mahomes.
gonna say A-Rod was mobile early in his career.
Who you take, D? Who you take, D?
I'm probably anybody can tell you any sports group. I'm fucking with Rogers. Excuse my language, but that's my guy, man. I like Mahomes. I mean, they throw wise, they about the same. They about the same. You know what I'm
A-Rod's a
saying?
monster,
So,
Ralph. He is
but
a monster.
But like I
Mahomes
said,
is just faster.
and I
Mahomes
think
is
the
faster.
issue is Mahomes hasn't played in the league long enough. By the end of his career, I think A-Rod is going to be second to Patrick Mahomes.
Probably.
Like, there's no way, man.
The
He
game
is a
is
better coach too.
Yeah. Who? Mahomes?
Yeah, way better.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Imagine if
Especially,
Andy Reid had Aaron Rodgers his whole
for
career.
sure. For sure. Andy's a quarterback's coach, so
But
for
see,
sure.
we could do that for any quarterback. What if such had Tom
Yeah,
Brady? I mean, Bill
true.
Belichick for his career. Man. We
True.
can't always just go by.
But I'm
and
just
listen.
saying, Mike McCarthy. Compare Mike McCarthy to Andy Reid. Come on, man.
Mike who?
But hold on, nobody was saying Andy Reid
Bro,
before he
you
got.
know the same guy that's in Dallas.
Yeah, that guy.
Nah, Andy
know.
Reid's been cold.
He's
You
been
need
cold,
coach
but
Mike
he never
Jones.
could prove he could win the big game though.
Hey Q,
I
I know
mean,
we ain't getting off of this
we
thing
talking
without
about
talking about them damn Cowboys. I know we ain't getting off here before we talk about
You
them
know
Cowboys.
what? You
Why you
know
think
what,
I'm here?
Charles? You know what, Charles? I'm glad you brought that up. So for those who are watching right now, Andrew is our special guest on the show. And when I reached out to Andrew today, I said, man, is there a specific topic that you wanted to talk about? And he said, yeah. So this is our guest topic of the day.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Andrew. Let's go.
And he wants to know, did the Eagles win yesterday make them the favorites to win the NFC East? Andrew, I'm going to let you go last on this since it's your squad. Ralph, go ahead. You got it.
Go ahead, Ralph.
By default. I mean, it's like the same thing as last year. It's like the Eagles gave the Cowboys every chance to get to the playoffs up to the final game of last year, and they still couldn't do it. And Carson Wentz was in the same situation with nobody to throw the ball to, just trying to figure it out. Man, listen, man, I don't even want to talk about the Cowboys, man. America's team, that's the biggest bunch of baloney. I'm so tired of hearing that. This is for any what?
Let me get a Phil Jackson timeout. I thought Dak was your guy.
Dak is my guy. Dak is my guy. And have you seen Dak's numbers this year?
Empty calories.
Absolutely. What do you want me to say?
I want you to say he's trash.
I'm not gonna say he's trash. Man throwing 500 yards and 5 touchdowns is not
That's
trash.
empty calories,
I'm sorry.
though.
Hey, man. I'm sorry. Hey, that defense is trash. And maybe if that defense got to stop, maybe what he's doing might matter.
Hey, but turning the ball over.
Hey, man, I'm done talking about the Cowboys, man. Go to somebody else.
Danny, you got it, baby. Floor is yours.
What's the question here? The Eagles win yesterday, make them the favorite.
Did the Eagles win yesterday make them the favorite to win the NFC East?
But this division is such a joke. It's hard for me to even choose. I mean, we 4 weeks in. The Giants is the second worst team in football, and they still got a chance to win the division, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, the only thing I like about the Eagles is the Eagles, when they absolutely have to, their defense will step up and play defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys have no defense. Schedule-wise, it still looks like the Cowboys somehow will win the division, but it's the Cowboys. I don't ever trust the Cowboys. I never bet on the Cowboys. Bro, I don't even know. I can't even pick. I probably the Cowboys because I can't see if Dak can keep throwing for 400 and 500 yards every week and 3 or 4 or 5 touchdowns. I can't see him keep. They gotta win at least 9 games doing
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
so-
he's increased his yards
Plus
each game of the season. He's increased the amount of yards he's throwing for.
He's
Like,
had
it's
to
crazy.
because each game he's been behind more and more,
They
so he
getting
had to
down
throw
in the
more and
bigger and
more.
Like,
bigger
it's
holes.
ridiculous, man.
Exactly.
It's crazy,
Exactly.
man. It's just crazy to watch them play.
the problem with them, with the Eagles, is going to be they don't have their wide receivers, but they got to play the Ravens. They got to play the Steelers. They got like 3 or 4 other hard games, and I just don't see them winning. Even if their defense plays good, they just don't have nothing for Lamar. The Steelers' defense is better. It don't matter how good the Eagles' defense plays. I don't know.
This is the
It'll
next
be an
4
uphill
games.
battle for the Eagles.
This is the next 4 games for the Cowboys. Andrew, I'm pretty sure you got the Eagles schedule, but this is the next 4 games for the Cowboys.
Okay.
They have the Giants, the Cardinals, the Washington team, and then the Eagles. That's their next 4.
Okay.
That's 2-3 wins right there.
So the Giants, I can see them beating them. Cardinals, well, shit.
That's going to be a tough one. The Cardinals might pick that victory up.
Hop will run all over that secondary.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So, Legend, you got your thing muted.
Count
I don't
that
know if you
up.
can hear us. Can you hear us, Legend?
Sure, I can hear you.
Okay, so go ahead and rock, man. Did the Eagles win yesterday? Make them the favorite to win the NFC East.
This guy, what are you doing?
You got circus music playing.
I thought he was playing. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna go there. That's why I thought he was playing like Mexican music or something. Like, what are you playing over there?
Get him low.
Turn that bull baloney off.
All right.
Out of here with that.
My guy.
I told y'all.
Drew knew the song.
Did I?
He was singing and everything.
Did I not say this at the beginning of the year? Did not say that the Eagles gonna win the NFC East.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did.
You was the only
one.
You probably did.
You
But
did.
it's
You
not
was the
over.
only one.
They trash, D.
I know, man.
D,
I
they
know.
trash.
I know, man.
They are trash.
They just lost to the Browns.
Browns is pretty good.
They are pretty good.
They just
Well,
lost to
hold
the
on.
Browns.
Hold
The
on.
Browns
Let
are
me phrase
good,
that.
bro.
The Browns are better than what people expected them to be. How about
Absolutely.
that?
There you
Hey,
go.
they had the same
I picked the
team
Browns
last
winning yesterday.
They are a highly talented team, man.
All right, okay. What's the
But
Cowboys
now
next year?
now they realize they can run the ball 40 times, and
What's
Baker
it?
can't mess it up.
Q.
Well, yeah.
What's the balance of the next 4 games?
Chubb and Kareem
Giants,
Hunt is hurt.
Giants, Cardinals, Washington,
Alright.
and then the Eagles.
Giants, Cardinals.
Washington, and
And
then
the Eagles. Exactly. That
So
could be
would
4 wins.
So would I be out of line if I told y'all that they go 2-2,
No,
Nah.
not at all.
That's
I
what,
got
that's what I
or
think.
maybe even 1-3?
Right.
Not one
it's
and
the
three, though.
Cowboys. So if
I
they
don't
was
see
to go
1-3.
0-4, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean-
It's the Cowboys.
I don't see.
I mean, hold
1 and
on.
3,
This is the
2 and
same
2,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, Washington just competed with
Absolutely, man.
the Ravens, right?
But hold on, Charles. Before I let you cook, this is my thinking: is the Cowboys, even though their defense is suspect, they can put up points. So can the Giants' defense keep them from putting up points? No. Cardinals' defense, maybe. Washington's defense, I doubt it. Eagles, we'll see. That's my only thing.
And then, but they're their own
Let me
worst
interject
enemy.
one time and give y'all some
Fumbles,
facts.
interceptions.
Go ahead, D.
The Eagles have to play the Steelers. The Eagles have to play the Ravens. The Eagles have to play the Saints, the Seahawks, and the Packers all in the next 7 games.
Oh God!
Ooh wee.
Oh.
That's yeah.
Oh,
It's
they
ugly.
didn't win the East though.
It's easy at the back end. It's ugly get there.
They're still going. I'm telling you, they're gonna win the East. Dallas is trash.
Yeah. Ike said the winner of the East is going to have 6 wins. But, hey, Andrew, this is your squad. This is your division. Go ahead, man. You can have it.
Talk about it.
All right, man. So I'm gonna be real.
Be real.
Does it make them the favorite? No. Just because I don't like what I've seen. We got too many just stupid things that we do sometimes with play calling.
Absolutely.
Now, here's what we have going for us. Dallas is their own worst enemy. The only team in the NFL worse at getting out their own way than Dallas is the Falcons. The only team Dallas is beat.
Absolutely.
So, we can keep talking about Dak's numbers, man, but like your uncle tell you, Q, them empty calories.
Yep.
Them empty calories.
Yep.
If Dak and Zeke wasn't turning the ball over 3-4 times in a row, they wouldn't be down 27 points.
Yep.
So I don't have much faith in either one of them right now, but I tell you what I do like. I do like, even though he has looked like the worst quarterback in the league up until last week, I like what I've seen Wentz do starting in the second half of the Bengals game. He's taking off. He's using his legs. He's making plays. He's doing more of what 2017 Carson Wentz did. That's with what we have. That's what he's going to have to do every game to be successful. Now, will his body hold up? He ain't proved it yet. So I've never trust Dallas because it's Dallas.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy can't get out of his own way either. The onside kick call cost them that ball game. The Browns don't run that reverse with Odell Beckham Jr. if they're on their 20-yard lines. They're not going to chance losing 10, 15 yards because that Tank Lawrence almost made that tackle about 15 yards behind the line. Now, that's Dallas for you. When it gets to be one way or another, it always seems to just not fall that way.
Yep.
So I like us to win the division, like I said before the season. But like y'all noted, we got a gauntlet coming up. Gauntlet.
But I
think we can beat
Pittsburgh.
Don't
worry about that. You just want to win the East. Don't worry about that.
You're right.
You're right. But he said, just get to 7 wins. Y'all gonna be all right.
Y'all gonna just win the East.
Pittsburgh.
Take that ass with them and just win the East.
I think we beat Pittsburgh. I think we lose to Baltimore.
Just win.
I said they should just play rock paper scissors to determine who wins.
Q, what's Dallas's record right now? 1-3.
Yeah, 1-3.
Q, do you realize this? Real talk now. Do you realize that technically Dallas should be
0-4?
0-4.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Scoring all in points. 0-4.
Absolutely.
If it wasn't for the Falcons being the Falcons, they should be 0-4.
It should be 0-4.
You know, Dak has turned into the new Jameis Winston. He's this year's Jameis Winston. You know, Jameis got all those yards last year. He was leading pass yards. It was all empty calories. And it's the same thing with Dak. It's the same with Dak.
All the top passing quarterbacks last year's team sucked.
It's like much. Dak does not play good when it's 0-0, when it's 7-7, when it's 14-14. Dak's gonna struggle. But when he's down by
gets over 500,
when he's down 28 points, oh man, he's the best quarterback in the league. Man, I don't know, man. I put him up on the pedestal, and you know what I'm saying. He just making me look stupid. So
you said the Philadelphia Eagles is gonna beat Pittsburgh. Oh,
so to Andrew, to your comment, you said check Dak Prescott's record against winning teams. So Prescott has played against 18 career games against teams with winning records. He is 5-13 with 22 touchdowns and 19 interceptions.
Yep. He had 3 in the game yesterday that the Browns dropped. He threw it right in their hands.
And those against teams with
about 4 times.
Yeah, man, he threw it right in their hands, right directly in their hands. I know. Yeah, hey, you know, y'all tried to tell me too. Y'all tried to tell me.
Blame Jerry for taking CD Lamb because they needed help on defense, as you clearly see.
Yeah.
They needed secondary help once they lost Byron Jones, and he went and got CD Lamb.
I feel like they needed their help on offense too. I mean, he was hard to pass up on, but like
yeah.
But no, offense was okay.
Hey, Ralph, and you still feel comfortable paying Dakota all that money, huh?
He's making Jerry look smarter and smarter week by week. Honestly, man, I'm not mad at Jerry at all for not paying that man. Maybe Jerry's seen the writing on the wall. But I just feel like he should have got rid of him, though. If he'd seen the writing on the wall.
Regardless of Jerry or anybody, my question is, you telling me that guy deserves $30 million a year?
At this point right now, Legend, no, he does not.
Hold on. Does he deserve $30 million? Yes. Does he
30,
deserve
yes.
40?
50, no.
No.
Well, I guess because 30 is the market, but I mean, I feel like the market's way too high. I mean, for a guy, for the performance that Dak is putting up and the numbers that they put up as far as their record, he deserves 20, 25.
I'm going to tell y'all what's about to happen. Tom Brady, we got him for 2 years. They're going to franchise Dak for 2 years. At last year, they're going to let him go. We're going to sign him in Tampa for $25 million. Keep this train moving right on along.
Do y'all see Dak finishing the season? Y'all think Andy's going to get in there?
Week 12.
Andy Dalton?
Week 12.
Okay.
But wait though, is it? But is it really
The Red Rocket?
But wait a minute,
Because I feel like Dallas would be better right now with Andy.
You know what I
Dalton than they
told
are
you,
with-
Melo?
But is it really Dak's fault though?
I don't know if it's Dak's fault, but I feel like the offense seems stagnant when Dak is running the offense.
It's not Dak's fault, but he's not helping.
Yeah.
He's not helping them get in the hole. Him and Zeke turned the ball over. What was it? Back-to-back plays?
They did.
Both
Yeah.
of them fumbled. Back-to-back, two plays in a row.
I just
They
wish
did
they'd
the same
take
stuff
them off.
against Atlanta, too.
I just wish they'd take them off of TV, man. I'm tired of watching America.
That's y'all America's team. That's y'all team.
Hey, y'all, you know my team. Y'all need to go and put y'all
The
need to put-
Bears. I know your team. Legend, stop playing.
You need to put that boy on that TV. You know who need to go on there every week.
Man, but yeah, man. Dak, he's not doing it. Defense ain't helping him out either. But if you want to be a $40-45 million per year guy, you got to overcome your whack defense.
Absolutely.
Because that's what you get paid to do. $30 million guys, you can't do that. But anyways,
What about Watson, though? Y'all don't feel like he's overpaid? I'm just saying.
Deshaun Watson.
Watson got
Absolutely.
screwed by
No.
his coach.
Absolutely.
Deshaun Watson is just in an effed up
I
situation.
call
They
that
got rid of his
That's
receiver.
it, though? That's it?
Because
Yeah.
look,
They took all his weapons away.
they took his weapons away. His coach was obviously horrible, so I mean he can
They
only do
just
so
fired him.
much. Yeah,
Yeah,
They just fired.
so I mean you can only do so much.
Remember,
as the
my girl
quarterback.
said they was gonna be fine. My girl said they was gonna be fine when they let Hawkins go.
That's my
She
whole
gonna get
point.
you,
Thank you,
bro.
Daniel. Thank you,
He gonna
Daniel.
get you.
They was gonna be just fine without D-Hop. Come on, he saved Watson a lot, man. Let's go back and run the tape.
It wasn't just D Hop that they lost though, man.
It wasn't, but D Hop
over
was the
past few
only
years.
guy that could create something out of nothing.
Absolutely,
When
man.
you're struggling, you can just throw it up to D Hop and he can create something. Brandon
We've been doing that
Cooks,
since
Will
TJ
Fuller,
Yates.
Kiki,
TJ Yates and got him to the playoffs.
what's my other guy from Oklahoma? They can't do that.
They're just guys.
Will Fuller.
They are. They're just guys.
Right.
Hey Q,
They never have a real tight end.
hey Q, what's that I hear about my guy Pleasure P?
What?
Pleasure P. Who?
Yeah,
Paul
you know
George?
who Pleasure P is. That guy, you know who that
You know
guy
who
is
you're
out there in
talking
LA on the other side. They call him Pleasure P.
Who?
Playoff pick.
Tell me
Yeah.
that going to
Pandemic
Brooklyn.
P.
Yeah, Pandemic P.
He going to Brooklyn.
Man, y'all can talk
Hey,
about that.
I ain't
seen
even
that.
say that. Can I say
That's
something?
crazy.
Can I say something about
Go ahead.
Brooklyn?
Go ahead.
And this is just me saying it right now, right here. I feel like Brooklyn's about to be a train wreck. And I just said that. I just want y'all to write that down. I feel like Brooklyn is about to be a train wreck. And I'll leave it at that. I don't feel like KD and Kyrie's gonna be, that chemistry's gonna work.
I'll tell you this.
Too much Bart.
Next year, Golden State will be a problem for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be a problem.
Mhm.
I don't know how much a problem
wonder
they're
what
gonna
they
be
do
for
with
the
that
Speak on
Lakers.
Lakers.
the Q.
Depending on what
Speaking
they do
of
with that
Q,
draft pick.
I don't know how much a problem Golden State's gonna be for the Lakers.
Man, let me
Hey,
tell you,
Don't forget they got that draft pick.
they got
too.
that draft, man. They gonna get that big boy. I'm telling you,
James
man.
Wiseman.
Problem, man. I'm telling you. Speak on the Q. Let me hear you.
I ain't studying no damn Warriors. What the hell? We beat the Warriors with Kyrie and Kevin Love. You think we can't beat the Warriors with AD and another good player? Man, get out of here, bro. We ain't studying no damn Warriors. They can get the big man. They can get Akeem Olajuwon. They can get whoever the hell they want to get. We ain't worried about no damn Warriors.
Akeem the Dream.
Hey
We ain't
man.
worried about no damn Warriors.
Hey, we gotta start bringing breathalyzers on this show, man.
We ain't worried about no
Breathalyzers.
So let me get this straight. Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron James can take down Draymond, Steph, and Clay, but I'm supposed to be worried that AD and LeBron and another player can't beat them.
Nah, I'm not.
They gonna load up. Q.
I don't think the Warriors.
They gonna load up, man.
They had their run.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I'm just saying they're gonna be tough next year.
Oh no, of course they're gonna be tough.
Jerry
I'm not
West
gonna
ain't
say-
letting them just fall apart.
Nah,
They're gonna be tough, man.
nah,
But who
nah.
they gonna get though? Who
Listen, they're gonna be tough. Mark my
They
words.
can get who they want to with the number one pick.
Pandemic P?
Well, I'm saying
Nah,
like
nobody.
Nah.
That dude's his stock is.
pull that trash can back up. No,
Right.
will the Warriors be a
He
top
be-
5
he
team
be
next
in
year?
Brooklyn.
Of
I
course.
don't-
Is
I
the
don't
Warriors-
know, man. Top
No,
5 in the West.
Well, that's what I meant. Top 5. That's why I said the Warriors gonna be top 5 in the West. Of course, no doubt they'll be
No
top
question.
5 in the West. Yeah.
No
But
Y'all, y'all sure about that though?
No question. Hands
okay, you
down.
got so
Oh, for sure. No question. No question.
before we leave the show, you got the Lakers. If you want to throw Clippers in there,
The Nuggets will be back.
the Nuggets. Okay.
I feel like the Mavericks will be stronger. Porzingis will be healthier. Luka will be back. Utah always finds
Phoenix.
Yep. Phoenix. I feel like Utah always finds a way to get in there.
I
don't
didn't
know.
say Phoenix gonna be top 3. Now I just said Phoenix gonna be.
I'm with you,
Okay.
Q. I'm with you, Q.
I don't know. I don't know about the Warriors in the top 5 in the West.
I believe Phoenix
and-
will be competing. For
And we didn't even say the Rockets.
Okay,
So,
I'll give you that, B. I'll give you that.
I didn't say top 3 for Phoenix.
I'll give you that. So top 5, yeah.
Listen, man, Houston's a train wreck.
That's why I didn't even put Houston in top 5.
They're a train wreck. Ain't nothing they can do.
I
They
think
ain't
that
got no
window's
picks.
closed.
They ain't got no picks. They ain't got no coach. They ain't got nothing. So
Nah, that
Harden might be out of
They-
there.
Man, they still got, as long as they still have
hope
Harden
he
and
does.
Westbrook, they're gonna be all right.
look at Dave. You stressed? Dave
hope
looks
he does.
stressed.
Where you want to
Well, you
go,
know,
Dan?
Nah, brother. I
Hey,
never
Q,
wanted Mike.
D-
Look,
D-
I've been
D-
hating
D-
Mike D'Antoni since the Lakers hired him.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, I've been hating Mike D'Antoni since the Lakers hired him. So
I'm right there with you on
I
that.
already knew the outcome. I just tried to have some faith in James Harden, but
He can't do it by himself, man. Yeah, he can't do it by
I
himself.
will say this about Mike D'Antoni. He effed up the latter part of Kobe's career playing him all that minutes in that type
Of
of
course,
type
of
of
course, man.
That's right.
That's the Lakers' fault for even hiring him.
But
That's their
that
fault.
really wasn't his fault. That wasn't his fault. It was bitch ass David Stern that blocked that damn trade to get Chris
Oh,
Paul.
yeah,
Chris
that
Paul,
was
oh,
big.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was Pat. That was a cat move. That was super petty, bro.
That was
Because
people like
they know. They was like, oh no,
They
we can't let him get 7. We
But
can't let Kobe get 7.
But I
we can't let Kobe get
see. I didn't like that at all. I mean, you let LeBron and Wade and Bosh team up. You let everybody else team up, but you had an issue with
That's what pissed me
Kobe
off.
and CP teaming up. Yeah, that was.
But see,
petty.
you can't do nothing about that because they were all free agents taking pay cuts. So what can
I
David
get
Stern
it.
say about it?
I
There's
get it.
nothing he can do.
Now y'all know y'all can't have this conversation with you. You can't have
It's true. It's true though. What can David Stern do about free agents going wherever they want to go?
I get it.
He can't do nothing. But
I don't get it. Shit, I don't get it.
Them owning the Hornets at the time, I mean, he had control. I mean, I don't like it. I think, you got to do what's best for the team. And if the team wants to get rid of Chris Paul, then who are you to say
Absolutely.
no?
Absolutely.
Well, Ralph, let me say this then. Let me be the
They let
first
him
to
go. They let him go to the Clippers though.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why you wouldn't let him go to the Lakers, but you felt like the trade to the Clippers was better for the Hornets. So I mean, it didn't make no damn sense.
Well, Ralph, I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first to tell you, Ralph, that you can go ahead and congratulate Chris Paul because he's gonna finally, get on his team. He'll be with the Lakers next year.
I would like to see that, honestly.
I can see it.
Only way that
Are you
happens.
reporting it here first, Legend?
No.
It has to be a buyout though.
Yeah, I don't see it. Ain't nobody paying him that money, bro.
The only way that happens is a buyout because the Lakers don't have no real trade.
No, they're gonna.
assets.
I truly believe. I truly believe Oklahoma City gonna buy him out.
Bro, so
That's a lot of money, man.
Chris Paul is scheduled to make $44 million. What's it gonna take for them to buy him out?
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
Man, I don't. This is what I'm saying. I don't see Chris Paul. I believe he's got a good enough relationship with Sam Presti and those guys. He's gonna go to the guys and say, "Look, man, we're not gonna win a championship."
Of course,
Right.
of course.
It's the latter part of my career. They'll negotiate the buyout.
Yeah.
He gets out.
That's what.
So then he'll have to take the hit. Then
He's gonna take a hit. I believe
Okay,
he'll take a hit.
okay.
And that's why I was asking you what's the number going to be, because like you said,
I don't know.
Because like you said,
it's going to depend on what in his mind, what it's going to cost him. How important is it for him to win a championship?
because I agree with you. Him and Sam Presti do. I think they do, because that's why he came out with that farewell video to thank the fans and everything. And so I think they do. And I think Sam Presti's going to try to do right by Chris Paul, which
Yeah.
I think he's already behind the scenes trying to work out a trade, a facilitated trade, and he's giving it to Chris Paul. What you think about this team? And if he can't find a team, he's gonna say, okay,
Ain't no way.
But who's the best fit? I mean,
Man, Doc's probably get him in Philly, man.
but that's I don't see us as a champ. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't see us as a championship team though. Like I said, I would like to see him. I'd rather see him go somewhere with the Lakers where I know that he actually has a chance to do something, man. I don't see him.
I just don't know how to get to Rondo though.
I know that. If Chris Paul comes,
Rondo
Let Rondo. They're not gonna let Rondo. They're not gonna let Rondo
over Chris Paul.
They're not gonna let Rondo. That's dope, man. That's
yeah. Rondo gone. Rondo out the door. Pull up that trash can. Compared to Chris Paul.
But see, this is the only
They're
thing I
not
don't
gonna
like.
they're not gonna put Rondo and Chris Paul together, bro.
But see,
that's why I said get rid of him though.
But see, this is what I hate about that is Chris Paul can't stay healthy though. That's the only thing.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. Rondo's injury prone too. Don't forget that.
But if you have LeBron playing point guard, you could be okay with Rondo being injury prone. But then you got Chris Paul playing point guard. What do you do with? So I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll hit Chris Paul up after the show, see what's up. But anyways,
CP3.
we get ready to get on up out of here. We appreciate everybody who tuned into the show. Andrew,
Yeah,
we
missed
appreciate you
Monday
taking your
Night
time.
Football.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I know. I'm missing
Oh, that's
this.
right. My money's on. Oh,
Yeah, his money's on.
Money's
So
on.
Y'all gonna win? Who y'all playing?
Your money's already
Who's the
blown.
quarterback for the Pats? Right?
money's on. The best.
Your money's
easy
already
win.
blown, man.
You know
That's what I
what?
was
Guys?
about to say. That's an easy win, man.
The top
Cam ain't even playing.
two of the top 3 quarterbacks are playing tonight.
Matt Ryan, and Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes.
MVP Matt Ryan. MVP Matt Ryan.
Yeah, boy. Hey, boy, you got money. What's the score, man? What are you 15 already?
Yeah,
That's all I was about to say.
3-0.
But we're gonna get up out of here.
3-0.
Andrew, man, we appreciate you taking time out to
Appreciate
come
y'all,
kick it
bro.
with us, man.
Hey,
We-
fly Eagles fly, Andrew. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah.
That's not fair. Y'all get to win
Go
the
ahead,
division by
Nigga,
default,
go
man.
Birds.
That's not fair, man. It's not fair.
Hey,
man,
yeah,
we
the
bring it
Rams
up out of
we
here.
going to a new division, man.
We want you to treat somebody how you want somebody to treat your mama. We out of here, y'all.